Hello again and welcome to this special edition of Hardline. I'm Jim Cypress.
So we were just kind of discussing, my name's Dwayne Beer, I'm with BLASE DEBRIS. We're BLASE DEBRIS celebrating its 10-year anniversary this year, but we were just discussing, you know, going back and thinking back on time, and Charlie here reminded me of one of the first shows I played in this area would be 1988. It was at the Palace Theater, part of Albany Metal Festival, and that was with Liar. It was that was a fun band to be in. The bands chronologically that I played with, that I played winners, would be Liar, that went on to Plaid, which then went into the Trauma School Dropouts, the No Goodnicks, and brings us up to date with BLASE DEBRIS. This is JJ the Jet Horse Hogan, Charles Mooney Monroe, and Patrick Ginsu Kinley. Yep. And two of these guys didn't even know they had nicknames. I tell you what, from back in the day, I do remember seeing Patrick play.
I played there.
I
used to be with bands with Stonehenge,
yeah,
Area 51, Father Time.
Father Time, really?
Yeah, that was in between band, but we did some cool stuff. I was with the guys from Stonehenge, a couple of members. It was like the
that's what I was going to say.
Stonehenge. So.
Who else was in Stonehenge?
Chris Normandin, Mike Normandin, Doug Montaigne, and Jim the Reverend Duke.
The Reverend.
Reverend Duke.
See how everybody sounds cooler with the nickname.
It does. My neighborhood all had nicknames. Everybody had nicknames. You couldn't escape the nicknames. That's all there is to it. But I've been Ginsu since I was like 8 years old when that commercial was on TV. Chop knives, chop cans, chop tomatoes. But my neighbor said to me, who passed away, God rest his soul, you know, he got mad at me one day and he'd said, he'd seen the commercial and he came out and he called me Ginsu Ba. Somehow that didn't make any sense to me, so that got cut off and it turned into Ginsu, and it stuck for 30 years now, so.
Nice.
Name Ginsu.
Yeah, because someone calls you back, they go, oh, it's Ginsu.
Well,
I go, yeah, I'm playing with Ginsu.
Ginzo, Gizmo.
The two bands I was in that played it was Bloom and then the Vodka-Sonics. And with the Vodka-Sonics, what had happened was it changed over to the country image for a while. And we didn't think about it, but you walked in and it was painted white. And remember it had something up front. It looked like a country bar. We're like, this can't be happening at Saratoga Winters. I think it faded fairly quickly. Maybe a year and a half maybe was the country bar.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to imagine all that stuff because I can remember seeing DRI and the metal shows and then the power. Well, Radiohead even played there.
What bands were you in, Charlie?
I probably played there less than all you guys. I played there with a band called the Maroons a couple times. We played, back then I played more like probably alternative stuff, so Winters probably wasn't the perfect spot. The best show I played there was with Dwayne and the No Goodnicks. We got to open for the Dead Kennedys, which was probably right around the time that Winters closed down. Cool part about that, we got there, a punk rock show. It's like you got to get there early, and it's you're probably gonna start when it's still daylight. And we went out, got the stuff inside, went outside, and I look up on the big marquee, and instead of saying Dead Kennedys, it says Dead Entities. I'm like, I bet you that K is sitting somewhere over there. So we walked over, and sure enough, the K's there, and I still have it to this day. It's in my other rehearsal space, so I got to open for the Dead Entities.
That's the one and only time we got my wife Diane to stage dive during Holiday in Cambodia. Really? Yeah. I went first, poof, bang, zoom, right? So I'm out there. She's going to follow me. I'm like, did I see her afterwards? I'm like, you did it. How was it? She's like, it was great. I'm like, what'd you do? And she's like, I kind of got out there and I kind of turned around and went like this. That's not diving. I think you're going to dive. But regardless, it was the one and only time she was ever able to do it, so. That was fun. When you mentioned country at Winters, there's one great thing, which was both country and both slamming, was Hank the Third.
Oh, yeah.
And that rocked Winters, because what they did is they brought in a whole bunch of chairs, and there, honest to goodness, was a whole lot of, I'm not going to flat out say old folks or whatever not, but there was chairs. They sat down and watched Hank the Third do his country stuff, which he does brilliantly. And then he took about a 15-minute break, took his hair out of a ponytail, and came out with Ass Jack and destroyed the place. And it was insane. It was absolutely insane.
Can you do that move one more time?
That was really cool. It was crazy. It was a very memorable moment. To switch gears like that is something, and big respect for him for he still does both of those things now, and you gotta love it to be doing it this long. I look forward to going there on I look at the poster board wall and see what was coming up next, and no matter what it was always cool. Local bands, major label bands. It was always a good time. The staff there was cool. Bartenders were cool, very cool. Owners cool. Slum was very cool. They were happy enough to pay for my cab ride home a couple of times. I thank them for that. No, I really look forward to seeing a lot of people at this reunion. I think it's going to be a good time. It's I would pass by my class reunion 10 times over, but I wouldn't miss this. So it should be a blast. And get there early. We're going on first. That's what I've been told. I don't even know all the other bands playing. I just know that we said it's the first spot open. We wouldn't mind going on first. That was a done deal. So we have 4 CDs out. We're going to do some special $1 kind of EP style stuff for the show, and you're going to go home with a little debris. We'll make sure that happens.
Nice.
Remember, winner's tickets are available, so get them now or hate life later. Another great band next time on the line, and more SWR info as it comes to me. I'm Jim Cypress. You're watching Hardline.